Greetings, fellow YouTubers, patriots, and conservatives alike. This is Ghost Train 615. I've only got maybe 35 to 40 minutes before I have to go in and do my shift. But I have to let you know about a company that I am embarrassed to say that I actually work for. But I'm going to let you know something. I'm going full tilt on this. So everything I say is unexpurgated. And I'm going to put the First Amendment to very good use. And I'm going to give YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki a very fair warning right now. You mess with my First Amendment rights, just like you did that other woman. Anne is all I know. You try that shit with me, you better have plenty of money to lose. Lawyers in court and lawsuits are very expensive, aren't they? The story begins. As we approach the end of May 2016, this month marks 8 years of working for the United States Sub Base in Groton, Connecticut, as a member of the food supply team. Now, I've learned one thing in the 8 years that I've worked for the Navy. Respect, dignity, and common sense. My father fought in Vietnam, so that was passed down to me. As he had told me, respect all chains of command, which means that if the commander's coming back to the boat, regardless of whether I'm a civilian or not, I find it appropriate to salute him and show him the respect and dignity he deserves. By the way, did I state that I'm going full tilt on this? And that if you liberals don't like it, tough fucking shit. Understand that? I'm working for the Navy through a company called CW Resources. And to me, CW Resources is nothing but an elaborate joke. As of last year, they slashed our pay from 21 and change an hour to 13 and change an hour. And then they have this stupid quota system of counting boxes. And that determines our pay. Well, this dumb shit isn't working. And it never has. We were never asked what we wanted. This company has failed to negotiate with us. What they did was unjust and illegal. And let me bring up what else they did that's illegal. They are cheating us out of hours. Connecticut law clearly states we have to work a minimum of 4 hours. No ifs, ands, or buts. And this company continues to cheat us out of our hours. Well, I'm going to tell you something, CW Resources. You better grow a pair. And you start paying people like me what I'm worth, not what you think we're worth. Because that you think part hasn't worked very well. You took away collective bargaining. You haven't negotiated for us. You've never fought for us because you were never interested in fighting for us. So basically, what I'm saying is, you don't give a shit about us. So, in return, I'm going to say, why should we give a shit about you overpaid bastards that used to hide underneath your desks instead of coming out to face us. What? Yeah, I guess when you start a fight and run away and you don't want to face your accusers, and I'm formally and fully accusing you of malfeasance and incompetence, and that's on the goddamn record, then CW Resources, you can eat shit. And if you got a problem with what I'm saying or what any of us have to say, grow a pair and come face us. Like I said, don't hide under your desks and hope that we're going to go away. We know you're trying to get rid of us. That's a fact. Your pay is shit. Just today when I went out to renew my driver's license, the bank was across the street. What do I find in my deposit? $35 fucking dollars. Are you assholes kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? $35 is what you would pay a teenager to mow the lawn in your yards. Assholes. When I find I have to withdraw money out of my account for my survival, and the way you scumbags are paying us, then for common sense, there's a problem. But this is a problem that you started. Or do I have to remind you of that? We have not seen raises in 5 years. You took our Christmas bonuses from us, so your frickin' brats could have their Christmases. Doesn't sound fair to me, does it? Most of us have to go and find second jobs because of what you bastards are doing to us and have continued to do to this day. And frankly, I'm pissed off and I am sick of it. Very freaking sick of it and of you. Last year, I went through hell. March 22nd, that just passed this year, marks a day of a very bad situation that could have been life-threatening to me. Began on the 18th, when I was admitted to the emergency room for serious stomach pains. It started out as a sour stomach, but it got worse. The very next day on the 19th was when it happened. The stomach pain started. I ended up in the hospital. March 22nd for me could have been Judgment Day. When the anesthesiologist walked in and said, "We have to do surgery on you. And if we don't do it, you could die." That surgery kept me alive. But the week afterward, I went through a lot. I lost 60 pounds. And I had to have a tube down my throat. Do you fucking overpaid assholes know what that's like to have to face a life-threatening situation? Having a tube down your throat? To vacuum out whatever sludge that was inside. Then a catheter bag. No, I don't think you clowns have any idea what that's like. Because the only dumbasses you care about are yourselves. Which brings me to the second point. Your insurance sucks. I'm $3,000 in the hole because of that surgery, and your fucking insurance isn't paying for shit. You want to tell me where I'm going to get $3,000 from to pay these people? Or maybe I should hold you responsible, which is what I will do. I've decided I'm going to do that. That's the perks of my life. I'll put this shit on anybody I want, and I'll put it on you, CW Resources. You brought it on yourselves, and now you don't want to deal with it. Well, you're stuck with it. And I'm making it official. I'm blaming you for everything else that happens in the future, too. So here's my negotiation. If me and my team does 2 subs in 1 day, that's going to be 4 hours per sub. That's going to make it 8 hours. And I'm going to decree this, fully and officially. There's not going to be any more of your bullshit. You took away collective bargaining, well, we want it back. We also want our payback that you stole from us. You're a bunch of thieves. You damn well are a bunch of thieves. I'm ashamed to say I work for this company, and you CEO bastards, you're all pieces of shit. But like I said, you have the opportunity to go to a lab, grow yourself a pair in a petri dish, wear them, and come face us. Because I'm calling you out. And don't you try that threatening me bullshit unless you want to go to jail for 10 years. Because if that happens, I'm going to make sure that this video gets to the hands of the FBI. And guess who's going to have a really big problem? It won't be me. I won't be doing 10 years for terroristic threats. The reality stands, I am fucking ashamed of you assholes at CW Resources. I am fucking ashamed. There's one more person I'm going to address that I'm going to hold fully accountable as well for his inaction, being that he is a dumb crap. Joe Courtney, who hasn't done anything so far to help us. I should know that because one of my compatriots talked to him. He said he's still sitting on this whole bullshit. In other words, like any dumb full of crap. I mean dumb crap, but either way, both words count. He's easily bought and paid for, and he's corruptible. Well, Joe Courtney, you get the fuck up off your goddamn ass and you do your frickin' job. Or you're out of there. You do what frickin' people like me tell you to do, not what you feel like doing. Stop pandering to the special interests. Do what we tell you to do. Do what I tell you to do as a worker. A hard-working man. Because work is the only thing I know. I'm not going to keep getting robbed of my hours or my pay. You're getting the last goddamn chance to show me that you can actually do your job. Or November's going to be your worst nightmare. Because you and the rest of those other assholes, you're all going to be out the door. I promise you that. And as for you CW Resources, you're going to get the only chance you're going to get to change your ways. Or I'm going to find out who I should talk to about removing your company from the base. If you want that, let's go. And if you want to mess around with me for writing up this and posting it, I just told the CEO of YouTube, you bastards better have plenty of money on hand to be ready to lose it. They say in unity there is strength. Eddie Palmieri said that, by the way. None of you are smart enough to know who Eddie Palmieri is. But in that saying, there is something I can pick up. In unity there is strength. We're going to get our heads together. We're going to wait for the day when you cowards decide to show up. You want to fight, you're going to get one. But remember, you started this whole damn thing. But it's us that's going to finish it. This is Ghost Train 615, signing off.